Hello, my wandering, pondering friends. So I'm here in Endicott, New York, just off of North Street. Behind me is the iconic IBM engineering lab, known to IBMers as Building 32. Some of the locals would refer to it as the IBM clock tower. Building 32 was dedicated in 1933. I want to go back even further. I want to go back to February 14th, 1924. That's when the Computing-Tabulating-Recording Company registered in the state of New York as International Business Machines, or IBM. Thomas Watson Sr. was very happy about that name change. He never liked Computing-Tabulating-Recording Company. He thought it was awkward. He also thought it didn't blend well with the idea of the one culture he wanted to create. And so with that, he really wanted this name change. But the board of directors fought him on this. Now, he did get the name used back in 1917 when the Canadian units were reorganized. He used International Business Machines there. And so that was great. Also in 1923 in Latin America, something similar. IBM, or CTR, of 1924 was much different, but Watson had a vision. In 1924, it was maybe 3,000 to 4,000 employees, and it was worth about $11 million. Now, in 2024 dollars, that's about 193 million, so still not even in the Fortune 1000. But Watson had that vision that it was going to grow. It's interesting, various people celebrate the anniversaries differently when it comes to IBM. Some go back to 1911 when Charles Flint created the Computing-Tabulating-Recording Company by merging or amalgamating several other companies. Other people, for a long period of the history of the corporation, celebrated 1914. Now, 1914 was the year in which Thomas Watson Sr. joined the company, originally as a general manager, and then in 1915 he was named president. And so for many years, it was the Watson joining the company that most people celebrated. But no matter what you celebrate there, it's still all good. Now, where did the name come from? Various stories that go along with that. One is that Watson was still bitter about being fired from National Cash Register, NCR. And what's bigger than national? Well, international. There's also the story that an internal newsletter had been named International Business Machines. Watson heard that name, loved it, thought it really embraced his vision, and went from there. And many stories could be true. So what sort of anniversaries do you celebrate? Let me know in the comments below. And happy anniversary, IBM, and to all of you, have a wonderful day. Bye now.
I know that it can be there someday. You've been waiting.